what's up? Welcome back to First Time with Dante. Hope everyone is having a wonderful fall. It's almost Halloween, my favorite holiday of the year. So you guys, Monday night, the Broncos play Texans and we play Brock Osweiler. But for Broncos country, his name is really Brent. So this will be the no-fly zone and our pass rushers meeting Brent on Monday Night Football. You better watch it, Brent, because we coming for you. Anyways, you guys, it's funny because there's a lot of talk about Brock and all that stuff. And you know, I like to join in on the fun too and call him Brent. But really, I don't really have that hard of feelings. You know, he can do what he wants. You know, I think that we shouldn't be so mean to him, actually, because it's not good jujubes to put out in the universe. So we should wish him well. Of course, we want to beat him on Monday night, but he made his decision for his own reasons. He might not have wanted the pressure to follow Peyton Manning. Who knows? But we should give him respect, because if it wasn't for him, we would not have made it to the Super Bowl. So he did win 5 of those 7 games. And so that's important. And we beat the Patriots for home field advantage in that overtime game. So let's remember and still have mad respect for him. We can call him Brent, but we should, give props where props is due. And, he did help us, the Broncos, go to the Super Bowl. Anyways, so we're facing him Monday night. And you guys, the big news here at First Down with Dante is that I'm flying to Denver Saturday and I'm going to the game with my brother. So I'll be at Monday night's game. I have club seats. My brother has season tickets, so we're in the club. You guys that follow me on Twitter, hit me up, DM me, let me know if you're going, and we'll meet up. I know I'm meeting up with my brother Kay and some other people. I'm going to be interviewing Kay for next week's show, and hopefully I run into Carl Mecklenburg again like I did last year, and I got to interview Carl last year. Hopefully I can see Carl again and get an interview with him. But anyways, hit me up. I'm going. I'm so excited to go. I'm so excited. But you guys, I ordered a TJ Ward, Broncos t-shirt. And, I had it custom to put Ward on and his number. And I haven't gotten it yet. And it's Thursday. So pray that I get the t-shirt in time. I leave Saturday morning. So I have to either get it today or tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll wear my Peyton Manning t-shirt. But I really wanted to wear my Ward t-shirt. So you guys, last week I didn't film the show because I was coming back from France and had to deal with some family issues. But you guys, some of you saw my show from Provence, so thanks for watching. So the last 2 weeks, the week 5, I was only missed 3 picks, and last week I missed 4. So I'm averaging about missing 3 games a week. I think I've only had, out of the 6 weeks, I've had 2 bad weeks where I missed like 6 or 7 games. Otherwise, I'm averaging about 3, so that's good. Let's see if I can make this week good. So let's do Dante's predictions. Okay, you guys. Tonight, Thursday night, Bears at Packers. Well, I don't know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers. He's not playing up to his capability, but I'll tell you, it's his girlfriend. I interviewed her this year, and she's unfavorable, is how I'll put it. He needs to move on, and he'll play better. I'm going with the Packers at Lambeau. Secretly, though, I want the Bears to win, but I'm picking the Packers. Giants at Rams. This is going to be a tough one. Now, I believe in Eli, and Odell had a really great game, but it's at home at the Rams. I think this is a toss-up game, but I'm going to go with the Giants. I'm going with the Giants. Saints at Chiefs. Well, I got that right last week, by the way. Everyone picked the Raiders. I picked the Chiefs. I'm going to go with the Chiefs at home. Colts at Titans. I'm going with the Titans. They're playing really well. They're playing better. And I started Marcus Mariota in my fantasy last week. Ding, ding, ding. That was pretty brilliant. Vikings at Eagles. Ugh. Well, the Eagles have lost it too. I mean, Vikings are just unstoppable, so I'm going with the Vikings. Browns at Bengals. Well, the Bengals aren't playing that well, but neither the Browns. I think they haven't even won a game. So I'm going with the Bengals. Who day? At home. Redskins at Lions. Whew. This is another toss-up one. I'm going to go with the Lions. I'm sure a lot of people are going with the Redskins. I'm going with the Lions. Raiders at Jaguars. I'm going with the Raiders. They lost last week. They're not going to lose 2 weeks in a row. It would be fun, though, if Jaguars upset them. Because if the Raiders lose, the Broncos are winning. Do you guys get it? Because they're in our division. So I hope they lose, but I'm going to pick the Raiders. Bills at Dolphins. I'm going with the Bills. Ravens at Jets. I'm going with the Ravens, even though Jets, they bench Fitzy finally, and they started Geno Smith, but Geno Smith likes to turn over the ball too, so I'm going with the Ravens. Better quarterback and, better coaching. Buccaneers at 49ers. Whew, they're both not good, but I'm going with the Buccaneers. I think Jameis Winston is the better quarterback. Chargers at Falcons. Chargers are really good, but at home at the Falcons, I'm going with the Falcons. And the Falcons lost to the Seahawks last week, and I did choose the Seahawks. So I got that. I got a lot of great picks, a lot of tough picks last weekend that I got right, and that was one of them. I picked the Hawks. But I think the Falcons are going to win. Patriots at Steelers. Well, Ben's out. Now Eddie Lacy's out with foot surgery on IR. Whew. So Patriots. Tom Brady, a.k.a. Wilted Lettuce, is on fire. Seahawks at Cardinals. This is a big one, but I'm going with the Hawks. I think they're playing well, but Cardinals won last weekend, and I think they're getting their groove too. It's going to be a tough game, but I'm going with the Hawks. And Texans at Broncos. Brent, we coming for you. Broncos, my little Broncos heel. I'm going with the Broncos. It's going to be so fun. You guys, I've never been, I think I have been to a night game, but I have to have one glass of wine because I'll be nervous. So those are my picks. Let me know yours. Also in fantasy, I got to tell you guys about my fantasy team. So you guys, this is the first year I've played fantasy, so I'm learning, but I'm doing really well because I know all the players. I mean, I follow the NFL, so I'm very knowledgeable. And I've made moves that have been just brilliant. And I'm averaging about 100 points. I haven't been below 100. I'm 96, 100 points every game. And I've lost a couple weeks, but really close, like by a few points. And that's because 1 week my quarterbacks killed me. And last week I lost only by a few points. If Demaryius Thomas would do his job and be a playmaker for what we're paying him, he gave me 1 point. So if Demaryius TT plays like he's supposed to, I would be winning. So I got killed from my offense of the Broncos last week, but I still only came up a few points of not winning my matchup, which just shows you my choices are just brilliant. I moved up. I got Willie Snead from the New Orleans Saints I played. And anyways, I started Marcus Mariota. So you guys, I love this fantasy thing, and I love some of my followers are asking me. So if you guys have fantasy questions, hashtag AskFDWD. I'll put it up and let me know your questions. I like to ask you guys too when it's up between 2 wide receivers. So don't be shy. Ask away. Also, I just want to talk about, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. See, I got my breast cancer awareness pin going. And so we all want to support breast cancer research and Awareness Month. And it was really great. I saw a clip of Greg Nilsson, tight end for the Panthers, to help support Breast Cancer Awareness Month. He went to a home of a fan and babysat her children so she could go get screened for breast cancer. So little things like that I love that players do and the NFL community promotes, because this is what it's about. You have these platforms, you can give back, and I think it's really important. Also, I just wanted to touch on Greg Roger Goodell and all this talk about the ratings being down. Well, I'll tell you guys, the reason why the NFL ratings are down is because, one, we don't have really the new crop of Peyton Manning being out of the game. That's going to drop ratings just because he's so iconic and people love to watch him. Also, not allowing our players to do little celebration dances and penalizing them. That's fun for, all age people watching the NFL. We like to see that. And also, the officials are just buzzkill. They are always throwing flags, stopping the game. It's way over-reffed, in my opinion. I do believe in player safety and those things, but, let the guys play. Sometimes, old school NFL is better than new school NFL. I think it deters people and we get frustrated. You guys need to just, some people think with all the protests, I think that does turn off a lot of people. Of course, I think people can do what they want. I support their freedom. But there's about 20%, I would say, of people that watch NFL are turned off by the protests and that they're only watching their team's game. So I think that's all contributing. So they need to look at themselves and find out why. Also, they should go after the female, like me, because there's a lot of female NFL fans that are being forgotten. And I think we're make up for 47% of the fan base. So, anyways, guys, that's it for this week. Next week's show is going to be awesome, like I said, because I'm going to the Broncos game Monday. So I'm going to have some interviews from fans, my brother Kay, hopefully Carl Mecklenburg, and be great pictures from the game. I don't know what else will happen, but hopefully some other cool stuff. And next week's show will also have all that stuff from me going to the game, and it'll be our special Halloween show. So I'll be dressed up and wait for it. And what do I say at the end of every episode of First Down with Dante is to spread kindness. So please remember, do one act of kindness a day to make the world a better place, and that's what we can control. Sometimes it's just opening a door for someone. It can be as small as that. Okay, guys, love you. Kisses. And, oh, by the way, Cap, I'm watching your TL, and you need to edit it because there's things on there that I don't like. So, Cap, at Fat Daddy, I see you, Fat Daddy. Don't think I don't see you and what you're swirling on there. Okay, bye, guys.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight